Hi Sagittarius, we're going to do your love reading. This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Four of Swords. Taking a break, maybe needing to take a rest or a break, time out. A vacation of some sort, something like that, getting away. So, all my readings are timeless, so feel free to look through the other readings. And what else? Hi, how are you guys? Hope you're well. This is Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Be sure to check out your other signs, whether it resonates or not. And what else? The roles can reverse and intermingle. It is not gender specific. And if I say he, she, ignore me. Let's get started. Love and blessings to all this reaches. Wow, Two of Cups. Alrighty, overall energy, Two of Cups. Let's look at yours. The Tower. See, I feel like maybe you guys are breaking down. It could be love. It could be something else. Okay, so your person's energy, they want to come back in with love. Look at that. That's amazing. Offer a new beginning. So the overall energy, again, Two of Cups. You're feeling a tower moment. You're feeling a breakdown. I can't do this anymore. Something's going on with you, okay? Wow. Yeah, it's time for healing and balance. Look at this. The Sun. That's all about growth and healing and balance. And then we have, after that, we got the Justice card. Again, about balance. Things have maybe been a little bit off kilter for you because of maybe working too hard. Maybe for some of you it's regarding work. For others of you, I think it's maybe putting too much into a relationship. Or, let me see real quick. Ten of Cups. Putting too much worry or emphasis on this, on it being perfect. Something like that. Okay. All right. Let's look at, go back to this Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is about, two people who love each other equally. Each person gives more. Sagittarius, I gotta say it. For some of you, I feel like you may be causing this some way by giving too much or trying to oversee some things that you should just let other people take charge of, something like that. The Empress. The Empress is the Queen of Queens. She's loving, she's nurturing, she's about self-love. Okay, kind of goes with what I was just saying. Oh my gosh, again, see? So this is all about self-love being balanced with equal give and take. And then here's that Ten of Pentacles again. The Ten of Pentacles is about wish everything, health, wealth, happiness. I feel like you are struggling a little bit maybe with not being able to balance that, and kind of what's coming to mind is taking control of the situation, but then like being worn out and like, God, I do everything around here. Stick around to the end because I'm going to do a yes-no question with the pendulum, okay? So those are always fun. Okay, we also have Ace of Pentacles. This is, the beginning of something stable. So that happens after a tower, so that's good. Okay, we're going to switch hands. So on your side, we have a tower. Let's see what that tower is all about. One more. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're overdoing it. And it's just like, maybe you can't balance this anymore. I mean, I'm getting that really before the cards say it. And this is the second time I've either seen or felt it. I think I saw it. Seven of Wands. Holding your ground. Could be being stubborn. But I'm getting more of my way because I do it better. And yes, I think that's probably right. But at some point, there's a need for I feel like you're overdoing it so much to the point where it's just getting a little bit too hard to juggle. Look at that, somebody trying to help. Cute. Okay, let's look at your person's energy. Ace of Cups is what they have. What is the Ace of Cups? They want to come in and offer love, start over maybe. Judgment, yes, reconciliation. Look at that. Making, it could be making a big decision, but it's a judgment call. It is, often this is my, I'm so sorry, can we start again? Look at that. Beautiful. Ace of Cups and Judgment. Six of Wands, they want success with it. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, Ace of Pentacles. So again, stable, stability. This is a gift. This is, you know, letting something grow slowly and stably. Is that a word, stably? All right, let's see. How does this person, well, we already know, feel about Sag? King of Cups and Three of Pentacles. They want cooperation. I think, Sagittarius, I think that you're working too hard, but you're bringing some of it on yourself. You may need to step back. It looks like you need a vacation, but you have somebody that loves you a lot, and they want to work together with you. I mean, the cards are saying exactly what I've been saying. Let's see if we can get advice. I mean, I know we can, but let's ask. Thank you. The World, that's beautiful. That is a cycle ending. So, you know, a new dynamic can begin. Also, look at that. She's on the beach. I mean, none of these other cards are, well, no. So crazy, because I do think you need a vacation. And look at that fruity foo-foo drink, you know. Kick your heels up. Throw your witch hat up. I'm just kidding. Seven of Cups, that's options, and Seven of Pentacles. This has an element of, you know, your hard work and all the seeds that you've planted paying off. It's like, let me clarify that, because I feel like it might be, you may be waiting, but what are you waiting for exactly, you know? Like maybe you kind of got that vibe of, Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. I kind of feel like you've got that vibe of almost, not yet. I can't go yet. I can't relax yet. I can't relax yet because I have this, and this that has to come together. But I feel like this is telling you, nah, you're going to be more productive if, one, you share the responsibility, and two, you take a break. So, your mind may not be clear right now because of you just being so overdoing it. Taking a break, I think, is going to help you reset. And with that Judgment card, this person wants a new start with you. Let's look a little bit at outcome. Then we're going to pull an oracle, and then we're going to ask a yes now. Yeah, Page of Swords. Five of Pentacles. A strong need for self-love, okay? And there's that beach again. Nurturing yourself, okay? I think you could go crazy trying to find out all the information. You may have a fear of being left out in the cold that's unfounded. You may have a fear of, if I stop working, everything falls apart. You guys let me know in the comments, because I'm feeling something, you know, on the lines of all this very, very strong. The Star. But I think you need to believe that, you know, in wishes coming true. The Star is about hope and healing. You may have given up a little bit of hope. But that Four of Pentacles I just saw, it's like you, and I also saw the Magician. You have the resources. Queen of Wands, there you go. She's all about action. Let's get an oracle, and then we'll do a yes now. And after the yes, no, I'll actually pull some cards to dive into the answer. Blessed and not for you. Look at that, a chess game. So here we have Sagittarius. I really feel like you guys are struggling with thinking it's not going to happen for me. It's not going to happen for me. If I don't keep going, if I don't keep pushing, if I don't do it all myself, it's not going to happen for me. Maybe you need to let go a little bit and let somebody else help you. I want one more on that. Soulmates, look at that. Wow. The Emperor. And didn't we have the Empress? Wow, you have a, oh my. Some of you are dealing with the twin flame. So a strong energy about letting it happen naturally, authentically, instead of worrying that it's not going to happen. Maybe you need to monitor your thoughts. You bring about what you think about. So be careful with that. Focus. Try to develop new neuropath. I just saw 1111 when I looked at the camera, which is twin flame. Remember that neuropathways are formed when I might probably need to do an extended. If I do an extended and if it comes out really, really, really good, which they usually do because I don't ever do them, I will link it down below. But remember that you need to if you're stuck in some negative thinking, you got to catch yourself with that thought, and then you can, because our minds are automatically going to go to places, thoughts of where we hurt or we fear because it wants to protect us and make things better, right? But if your mind is if you can catch yourself going to a negative thought, like I'm not worth it, or it's not going to work out, or it's not for me, then you can, those are neural pathways that have been established from thinking that thought over and over and over. And once you think a thought over and over and over, it becomes a belief. So you want to re-establish different neural pathways by new firing and wiring. So you take that thought and you go, what's the opposite? The opposite is, I am worthy because, why? Well, because I work so hard, because I'm so valuable to a lot of people, because I'm a good person, because I'm this, or this. So whenever you have that negative, I'm not worthy thought, or this isn't right, this isn't going to work out for me, remember that you have to create new neural pathways by thinking the opposite thought, and it's not going to strengthen and become a clear pathway and happen easily until you do it over and over and over, like a trail through a forest. When we hike, we have a very distinct trail where there's been a lot of activity, and then maybe there's some weaker trails that you can kind of see, but they're not really clear yet. We could take those, right? Or we could create a new trail that is totally undiscovered, but we take it the first time. Yes, it takes effort. The second time, it takes less effort. The third time, and fourth and fifth, until that new pathway of I am worthy and this will happen for me and good things are coming. That new firing and wiring creates a new neural pathway. Eventually, you think it enough, it becomes a belief. It will overpower the other one, okay? All right, so let's do a yes, no. And then I'll pull a few cards on the yes, no also, okay? Okay, so you guys take a minute to think. Yes, no question. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Yes. Okay, your answer is yes. Let me pull a few cards. On that. Okay, so about your question. So, one just flipped out. So on the extended, if there's an extended, if we do a new extender, I might just put the last one in there. I have to look at it and see if it applies, but all the extendeds are timeless and they're very, very good. If I do an extended for this particular reading, it's going to do a whole spread on your person, what they're thinking, where they are. we're going to ask, is this a twin flame journey? Get confirmation for soulmate, twin flame. Where are we in our journey? What advice? What should I do? Just everything we always want the answers to, and the answers come through really clear on the extendeds because it's a very small group of people I'm reading for. So I'm going to have to address this because I saw it twice. So the answer is yes. Action, conflict, Tower. Okay. I think there's a need for you to be patient, though, with that Temperance card. That's Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius twice. We also have Aries, Libra. So tell me about this King of Wands. I already know what it says. It says that there's something that you're, if you don't take action, will it all fall apart? Nine of Swords in reverse. It looks like, see, you're going to have peace. It's all about peace. Look at this. It's all about peace and belief and mental. I think you have to do it all and you don't. That's what this reading is about. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You can lean on other people. You can take a break. The world is not going to fall apart if you take a break or take a vacation. In fact, it's going to help you with your romantic situation and probably with your job because I think it's going to make you more productive. I mean, oh my goodness, look at this. We had so much beautiful energy here. This reading is like, oh my gosh. It's kind of like, I mean, what more could you want in a reading besides this person wants you back terribly? Terribly, they want you back, right? They're so sorry. They want to try again. They love you. There's equal give and take. The only thing in your way is you. I mean, what more could you want in a reading but reassurance that you can relax and stop working so hard for everything? All right? All right, you guys let me know in the comments. And I love you guys. And I will see you soon. Bye, Sagittarius.